Hey guys, it's SG Lever giving you a commentary on Starcraft 2. And right now I am giving you a game between me, the blue Protoss, SG Leroy, and Darknid, my good old friend Costello Darknid, the pink Zerg. And this was just a friendly game we played that turned out pretty decent. It wasn't horrible. I think there was some good moments about it. It wasn't a totally boring game, or else I wouldn't have saved it. And yeah, there's a couple things I wanted to ask people this video. I wanted to wonder, do you guys want to see me do high-level replays where I get replays of you know, the big guns, Huck, TLO, the big guys, you know, all those pro-level players who are rank 1 in their Diamond League, they're rank 1 in the world, you know. Um, I was just wondering, leave in the comments if you'd like it. So far though, I'm just trying to get you guys some content of lower level gameplay, seeing how it might not be 100% 100% as interesting as, let's say, TLO doing a like quad Reaper barracks rush or something. I don't even know, or like a quad expand. I don't even know, but just like doing some weird funky builds that work because they are high level players and they can make anything work if they execute it right. But yeah, I was just wondering if you guys wanted me to cast those. And another thing is the quality. I know I keep mentioning this, but the quality for these videos would be better if my computer wasn't being retarded. If it wasn't pissing me off with all of these frame spikes and stuff for no reason. So yeah, sorry if the quality isn't up to your standards. I'm gonna try and improve it over the future. Another thing I wanted to mention is, do you guys want to see me do the campaign? And a couple of my friends requested it on brutal difficulty. And leave in the comments if you want me to do the campaign at all. If you want me to do the campaign on a certain difficulty. Now back to the match. Looks like I'm scouting around in a triangle formation with my probe, and Darknid is getting his spawning pool. Looks like he got it around 14 or so, and he's getting his hatchery. I'm getting a cybernetics toward my second gateway up. I really like blink stalkers. I don't see it enough. I go for the offbeat builds all the time. I don't even know. It's like my standard builds are like blink stalkers and phoenixes and all the likes against, at least against Zerg, I like to go phoenixes. Not all the time, but I do it. And I don't know, you might see me do it. I'm decent at the phoenix build, seeing how I've done it a few times. I know that you have to get your gas way sooner, so telling myself in game to get more gas in case I feel like going phoenixes. He does go 2 base though. And 2 base is the ideal situation you want when you go for phoenixes. Phoenixes do really good against 2 bases because they get a lot more drones, so they don't have as much anti-air tech. And they only get like a queen or 2, and you don't see phoenixes as much because people know how to deal with it a lot better than they used to. People used to slowly deal with it by getting maybe an extra queen or 2 and thinking it'd be okay, but then the opponent gets a couple extra phoenixes and it's no big deal. And but nowadays they go straight, they instantly get their Hydrogen down, they get 2 extra queens, you know. They get spore crawlers and evo chambers. Like it's not as effective, so it's too bad really. I got my stalker to scoot this overlord out of here, and he's trying to move his overlord around. I am still chrono boosting probes. I am a big ass macroer when it comes to Protoss, and I find that's what people don't like as much. When they fight Protoss, they don't like Protoss who probe up, they get their expansions quickly, they make sure that they won't get killed, of course, and they just go nuts with their expansions and stuff. I don't expand fast enough, I find. Like, I could have expanded right now. Like, right now, I could have had that expansion, even, like, 200 minerals ago, so I should expand way sooner, and that's something I've been keeping in mind in my recent games. This one's a little bit old. It's not too old. It's still, after the recent patch. And, Costello getting a lot of spine crawlers, and he does not have any units. He only has 2 Zerglings, so my build right now is actually looking pretty good. Usually, if the Zerg goes for mass roach, get a bunch of early roaches, or goes for a quick Baneling bust, this build, this Phoenix build is just, ooh. It is not pretty when all you have to defend your base from banelings and roaches are a couple phoenix. Because usually that's, by the time they'd attack you, you'd have about a phoenix or 2 out maybe. And it's not too pretty. But he does do something good right here. He gets map control for this entire south area of the map. So he can see all around here. Well, yeah. So he can see a lot of the map. If he got an overlord right here, it would just be perfect. Like, I could not get anything snuck by him. And seeing how my phoenixes are up here, I'm probably going to go across the top left and downwards through his natural, through his main base. And this phoenix build is it's very fun to go. I recommend it. Obviously don't do it a lot, but if you think you can, go for it. It's one of the most fun builds I've ever had, and I use it pretty often. I've actually done it in 4v4s where I get mass Phoenix, and I just run around destroying every single person's economy, and it's hard to stop once you get like 300 Phoenixes going. And it's good for harassment early to late game. I don't see Phoenixes enough. I'm kind of saddened by it. It's one of my favorite things to get, is a lot of phoenixes, and I go in, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, no, I guess I'm out of energy. Oh, and I get the queen, will kill it in time, and yes, I did get the queen. 4 phoenixes will snipe the queen, and I back out a little bit till my more phoenixes show up, and I have 2 more kills. So this is why phoenixes are really good. He just got his spore crawlers down. The second he saw those phoenixes, he got spore crawlers down. He has probably Hydra Tech somewhere, or on the way maybe. No, he doesn't, but he does have queens on the way. I get a whole bunch of drones here. He fungal growths me, and this is a good thing to go for. His infester ran in and fungal growth, and it lets the queens pick them off. And as you can see, this is why this build isn't used as much. And I did get a free overlord kill, so I did get a free overlord. And what also is good is after you harass, you can run around and just pick off you can just pick off overlords, because I could kill these 2 guys, I could kill this overlord, I could kill this one. If I felt like it, I could get these zerglings out of here, but I think I'm good. So Costello, he treated that pretty properly. He could uproot these spore crawlers and put them at the back of his base. I run in again. I know I saw these spore crawlers are still just sitting here. I'm looking for overlords right now, actually. I should have did that way sooner. I'm probably macroing up on my base, getting my natural up. And the good thing about this build is you can safely secure your natural and even your third if you do enough damage. And income-wise, Costello still has a ton of drones over me, so I need to do a lot of harass if I want to get back in here. He is just droning it up. He's been getting drones this whole game, so he's getting more spore crawlers. He actually could have just moved these guys here and got spore crawlers at the main and used his infestors to fungal growth. And this, you see what I mean? Like, it gets so shut down almost instantly. Back when this was a newer build, I would use it, and he should be moving his overlords out of here. This is not safe. I don't care how valuable this creep is when he moves out, but I think he should watch out. So I try to go for a flank around, and I notice this overlord, and I'm just like, oh, free overlord kill. So I pick off a quick overlord, and I think he moves this one back, and he goes for his third. This Costello's going for straight up infester, straight up